failed to clear their lines, and Olo took advantage. What a goal, what a strike. MFC OR Jets 1, Cayon 0. And that goal was scored in the 7 minutes of play. What a beautiful, beautiful goal. So Cayon have some work to do to get themselves back in the game. And this is what Olo have been doing all season. Capitalizing on any mistake that any team makes. And here they comes again, looking for more. And Smith just coming out of his line, taking his one. But I know you guys at home will be looking to see that goal again. A beautiful goal struck there by the number 17. That's Nijan Brown. Beautiful. But here we have Cayon now looking French. Goes inside, finding Knight. Knight have space to turn. Finds Lewis. Lewis being challenged there by the goal scorer Brown. Finding a bad pass there by Lewis. And challenged there by Marion. So here we have Williams again. Olo looking to go one-on-one with Davis. Davis just getting in front of Williams, playing some wonderful deal. And we see Williams just committing a foul, just holding on Davis a little bit. So it's going to be an infringement there on Olo. So we have a goal in this game. Olo up 1-0. And it's out there by the number 5. That's Icon Fraser. Long looking for the head of Knight. Knight is heading as one. Picked up there by Olo. Well played there by Olo. Well played there by that's Brown, Captain Brown. Take one William, cut inside on his famous left foot, looking to go wing. Find his counterpart in Isaac. Isaac met there by Watley. And Olo just looking to control this game and looking to shoot again. And good effort there by the man Brown. So Olo finding all types of space. There is Olo. Cayon in all sorts of bother. This is all over the place. At the moment, it's Cayon. Olo just controlling this game at the moment. And you will see frustration already showing in the Cayon camp. They don't want to go to nil by a beautiful strike there by number 17. That's Nijan Brown. And Olo now just keen on just keeping up their dominance. Cayon themselves be looking to get themselves back into this game. Here we have French looking. Goes downfield and a bad pass there by French looking for the one of Knight. Knight couldn't get there. But we see Fraser just clearing this one downfield. Head goes up and number 21 is going to be flagged for offside. That's Jaquante Fraser. Be flagged for offside. So free kick here to Cayon, taken by number 2, Roberts, as he goes finding Watley. Watley finding the other Watley. Goes inside, finds Lewis. Lewis been taken down, and infringement is gonna call on that's number 11, that's Jordel. So there we see Cayon now just taking a bit of time, looking to take the momentum away from Old Road, looking to take a little bit of sting out of Old Road. So a free kick here too, and it's going to be taken by Roberts. Old Road with a high line as whistle goes. Roberts looking to hit this one. Roll on by Marvin. Mulligan, oh no! Hendrickson couldn't put this one into the back of the net. Clifford Samuel just in the path. Not really troubling, but I think Cayon should have done better. As we see now, Cayon looking to attack now. French goes on bad pass there by French. And Amarian just hitting this one out. So a chance they go begging for Azul Cayon Rockets. Beautiful ball inside. Beautiful ball inside there by Roberts as Jabez met there by Amarian, and Jabez just hitting this one out. And you see Kawik just challenging Fraser. So it's gonna be a throw in deep And there we see something there is wrong with that's something wrong with Roberts. Something is wrong with Roberts. Hopefully, Kenyan will like to keep Roberts in the game. They don't want to lose him at this point. He's a major key piece of defense for Azul Cayon Rockets. So yes, if you just tuning in, ladies and gentlemen, we are in the 13th minute of play. We're just in 30 minutes of play. We're in the 7th minute. Nijan Brown with a beautiful, beautiful strike from some yards out. Beating goalkeeper Zaki Smith. Had no chance, giving Old Road a 1-0 lead. So it's been all Old Road here so far as Nijan just clear this one. Watley's going to pick this one up as he goes back finding his goalkeeper, Smith. Smith finding that's Hendrickson. Hendrickson with a bad pass here, but gets it back. Does it. Finding Knight. Goes wide, finding Hendrickson. And a picked off there by Hanley. As Watley. Collect this one very easy. Find the other Watley. Watley goes back to Watley again. And a bad pass there for Cayon. Cayon just haven't settled down as yet. As Omarion looking to clear, picked up there by Lewis. Lewis challenged there by Brown. So ball goes up. Ramos come. Both clears. Picked up there by Hendricks. Hendricks looking to take on Hanley. Does so. Finding Lewis. Lewis going to be challenged there by Brown. We've gone in and you see goalkeeper Samuel just coming off his line and just collecting his one easily. Watley as he hit this one back downfield. Head goes up, challenged there by Knight and Fraser. Or Marion clears. So Lewis unable to control this one. So here we have Liburn. And he's finding the man, William. William goes inside to go. And beautiful football there by Olo. Wonderful football. Williams cut inside on his famous left foot. Looking to think him skips away. Skips away from two. And then skips away. And what a save! And it's going to be a penalty. It's going to be a penalty. Chisley Basu blowing a penalty. I have to see that one again. And we see Robert picking up a yellow card. It's gonna be a penalty. We see Williams just running away with the ball. Wow. So it's Pierre Bacchanal here at the National Bank Technical Center. Chisley Basu blowing a penalty on Roberts. We see Tikwani Williams just picking up the ball and running inside on his famous left foot, allowing too much of space. There is the Cayon defense. And initially I didn't see what happened that caused the penalty, but all I know that Chisley Basu called a penalty and issue a yellow card to Malik Roberts. So Tikwani Williams is in charge of taking this one as he goes up against Zaki Smith. Like I said, Tikwani Williams scored 4 goals in his last FA Cup game against St. Paul's, and he'll be looking to repeat this performance here tonight again. As the whistle goes, Tikwani Williams, his trademark went up and put this one away easily. Zaki Smith going the right way. All road goes up 2-0 on the Azul Cayon Rockets. And we are in for a cheat here, ladies and gentlemen. So Cayon have a uphill battle here to climb tonight for themselves to get back into this game. So we kicked off again, and so we're in the 17th minute of play. Old Road 2, Cayon 0. Lewis, and And in order for Kayon to get back into this game, Lewis will have to pull his weight. And you can see what Old you can see Old Road. You can see Old Road looking to win the ball high. Press high as it goes down. Gets inside the box with Fraser. Crosses this one to Williams. Williams pull it on no. Williams kind this one. Williams kind this one. And you can see the frustration starting to keep creeping in Kayon. Old Road on top of Kayon at the moment. Leading this one 2-0. And it's beautiful, beautiful football here by the MFC Old Road Jets. And you see, you can see what Old Road is doing. Looking to win the ball high as they pressing very high. Looking to pin Kayon in. Kayon looking to get themselves out. And a bad pass there is going. So it's going to be a handball there on Fraser. Kayon looking to restart quick. Ball is and a bad pass there again by Kayon. Taken down smoothly there by Watley. Watley loses out to Hanley. Hanley. Just one and a good play there by Hanley. But it's going to be a throw into Kayon. And you see Zaki Smith goes down, and that's something we see often what goalkeepers do. They go down just to get their team in check, just to get their little team meeting. And quite frankly, right now, Kayon needed this. Old Road, like I said, Old Road, they've been playing some wonderful, wonderful football since the season start. Undefeated in the Premier League. Undefeated in the Premier League so far, and and just last week, not last week, but just Wednesday, they beat upon St. Paul's 4-2. And now a win here for them tonight could put them back in the FA Cup finals again. We all know they won it last year versus St. Paul's, and they'll be looking to go back-to-back FA Cup champions. Oh, my bad, sorry. 2024 they won it, my bad. Yes, I was corrected. Ramsville Superstars won the FA Cup last year. Yes. So my correction there. And you see Ramsville Superstars getting knocked out tonight by Island Auto Supplies Connery. So Old Road will looking to put themselves back into the FA Cup finals as they're looking to press Kayon. As Zaki Smith clear this one downfield. Head goes up. We see Hendricks just keeping this one in and challenged there by Knight. Hanley. Oh, what? And yes, we see Basu. Just a little late whistle there from Basu. So we see Hanley just gonna get some treatment. All was sitting in a comfortable position right now as they're leading this one. Some 2-0 just in the 21st minute of play. So Kayon has dug themselves into John Brown in the 7th minute with a beautiful, beautiful strike, and goes up big. Head goes up. Watley and Fraser. Davis. Isaac being challenged there by Davis. Davis working hard and winning back that one. Hendricks goes back, finding Smith, goalkeeper, as he plays this one long field down for Dorset. And back, and there you see Old Road again. Just putting Kayon under some pressure, not allowing Kayon to settle. Nick one met there by Hendrickson. Plays it back for Marion. Plays this one upfield. Watley. Hendricks. And we see Hanley coming in very strong. Picked up by Knight. Knight just going to latch onto this one. Lewis with a beautiful pass to, and just overhitting this one is Lewis. A good effort in the end. So here we see Old World, Captain Brown. Finding in his counterpart, his brother, the goal scorer, Nijan. Finding Libert. Finding Isaac. Isaac looking to go one-on-one with Watley. Isaac cuts inside. Isaac still has it. Looking to let this one through. Isaac looking for a foul. Basu not interested, but here can Kayon mount a counter. Davis. Lewis with a bad pass again. Picked up there by Knight. Can Kayon make this count? Cuts inside is Hendricks. Goes Dorset. Kayon. Dorset. And a beautiful ball. Good switch play there by Dorset. Goes to Hendricks. Hendricks look to go one-on-one with Hanley. Hendricks looking to cross this one in. Blocked there by Hanley. Hendricks gets it back. Fine. Watley crosses one. Head goes up. And you see Kayon looking for a penalty. Basu not interested in that as Davis and met there by Brown. So Olo plays some pretty good defense and also playing some good offense as they just give this one away. And here we see Kayon again. Hendricks met there by Liburn. Met there by two players and easy does it there for Liburn. And here we see now Old Road a switch play to Williams and we see French just coming on and nudges this one out of bounds. So Old Road is not in any hurry to get this game going as they're leading this one some 2-0. Liburn just a bit of bad pass there to Tiquan Williams, but he gets it back, looking to go one-on-one. Just put it into the channel left, and Davis tackling this one out for a corner. So Old Road with another corner of the game. Old Road dominating this first half period so far. Tiquan Williams just going to be in charge of this one. As a corner going to come in. Ball hitting. Zaki Smith coming and claiming this one very easily. Zaki coming off his line very early. Looking for a quick restart. Here we see KR now. Hendricks gets this one on line. Looking to play this one to the channel for Dorset. Quite a bad pass, but picked up there by Knight. Still Knight. Knight met there by Fraser. We see French. Dorset looking to cross this one, but blocked there by Omari Young. See Davis again goes back, finding the man Dorset. Dorset crosses one, he met there by Brown. We see and we say infringement is called there on Williams. See Roberts. Goes inside, finds Davis. Davis being challenged there by Brown. Goes wide, finding thing. And a bad pass there by Davis again. So, and there you see Old Road is they're much upbeat than Kayon, forcing Kayon to the ball, everything. You know, they're not giving Kayon any time or any space to play. Head goes up as Watley clears this one. A little mix up there between Tariq and Morvin, as Morvin looking to tussle versus Anwan. A tackle comes in. Williams shoot and straight at Clifford Samuel. So a good effort there by the man Rajanique Hendricks as Olo with a quick play looking to catch Kayon out. We see Captain Brown picking up the ball. Looking into Fraser. He gets inside the 80-yard, crosses this one. John Eliza come across and goal! Goal! All goes up some 3-0. Catching Kayon napping. A quick play by All Road. Catching Kayon really napping. And All Road is running riot here in this first half. Kayon just digging themselves deeper and deeper. Jordan Isaac A quick play there, finding Brown. Brown finding Fraser. Fraser get inside the 18-yard box, hitting this one across. And Jordan Isaac had to do was put this one into the back of the net. And he did so successfully. So all road 3, Cayon Rockets 0. And like I said, all road been like this all season. They take advantage of any mistake that you make, and Cayon just falling asleep. You cannot do that against these young guys. They will surely take advantage. But here we see Cayon again goes inside, picked up, and there we see Olo again. Olo not allowing Cayon to play, not allowing them to settle. Fraser looking to hit this one over water ball there by Fraser, finding Isaac. And it's gonna be yes. So and then you see some frustration showing on the Cayon players. Frustration really showing on the Cayon players as Cayon giving up another silly foul in a dangerous area. And I think a yellow card was issued to Rajanique Hendricks. So here we see a ball chips in again and cleared there by Hendricks, number 4 for Cayon. And you can see the body language of the Cayon players. Definitely see the body language of the Cayon players. Cayon will have some, I know Cayon will be looking for this half-time whistle to come as fast so they can regroup. And but right now, it's been all road here. 30 minutes gone. It's been all road here as cross comes in again, and Zachy Smith just come and collect this one easily. Was this one out to Watley? Darset looking to go one-on-one and met there by Brown. And there you see that again. Williams with all type of space, and he's going to be flagged for offside. Good call there by the linesman. So here we see Cayon with the restart. Watley, finding Watley. Back to his brother Watley. And we see Kendall Libert committing a foul there on Roberts. As Roberts is now signaling for a change. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, if you missed it, Old Road is up 3-0 on the Azul Cayon Rockets. First goal coming from Nijan Brown with a beautiful strike, giving over a 1-0 lead. And then we see Tiquani Williams getting a penalty, putting it past Zachy Smith to give over a 2-0 lead. And then Jordan Isaac with a wonderful finish and giving Olo a 3-goal cushion lead so far. And Olo will be looking to pile this one on, looking to get much goals as possible. Cayon will be looking to get themselves back in this game. All they need is just a goal to get themselves back in this game, and Olo will be looking to shut them up. But here we see Rajanique Hendricks coming up against Trevor Hanley, looking to go one-on-one. Goes inside, find Lewis. Lewis met there by Brown, met there by Isaac. And infringe. Yes, we see Basso just changing that call. I think he's saying that Morvin took a dive. So Basso just changing that call. I think thinking that he's saying that Morvin dived and nobody touched him. So good call there by Basso. This ball is hit off feet by Nijan. A poor clearance there by Nijan. Roger find Davis, and there you see Olo again with that pressing game. Olo looking to press as high as possible, looking to win the ball. So Cayon got to be much quicker getting out of their defense. As ball is played down in the channel from Lewis, and a wonderful tackle there by Anwar, but no, it's going to be called a foul there on Anwar. Springer, Marvin Lewis taking the brunt of that hit. And we're gonna see Cayon make an early change. Cayon is gonna make an early change. We're gonna see Malik Roberts coming out, and we're gonna see not enter is number 9 for Cayon is Ronell Williams. Cross comes in, it goes up. BC Clifford comes missing Java's hits to goal and just couldn't direct this one on target. So, substitution is going to be made here for KR. Ronald Williams, number 9, is going to come in and out goes number 2, Malik Roberts. So seeing like Kayan is going to switch their formation to a 4-4-2 formation now. Ooh, Hendricks, Dorset. Carrick, and a bad pass there by Carrick. Williams, finding Brown. Fraser muscled his way past, but Fraser in the end a bad pass, but good effort there by Fraser. You see what he wanted to do. And we see Hanley coming in clear. Head goes up there by Lewis. Lewis bumping into that's Isaac, and we see players just going to ground here. Like I said, Old Road and Kayan. It's going to be a very tense game between these two teams. As Movin plays this one back for Smith. Like I said, you can see the body language of the Kayan players. United Old Road Jets. Kayan. If Kayan can get a goal before the half is over, they can count themselves back. And Hendrickson with a bad pass. A bad pass as we see French with a lot of space finding Dorset. Dorset finding French. French, can he get this one in? Crosses one in and just overhitting this one is French. Just overhitting this one is French. All Road in no time, in no rush, taking the throw in. Throw in. Head goes up there by Watley. Fraser just using his strength, looking to shield off the ball, but doesn't succeed. As a throw into Kayan. Throwing goes to William. William can latch on this and well worked there by Williams. Oh, good defense there by Fraser as well. He can to get this one in and well tackled there by Hanley. So all were looking good in defense so far. So you see Old Road having everybody back for this corner. Rajani gonna take this one. Corner comes in and it's gonna be out of bounds. Poor corner there by Mr. Rajani Hendrickson. Clifford Samuel in no rush to take this goal kick. So it's 3-0 here to the young, energetic MFC Olwa Jets. And lead this one on there by William as William looking to get around Hendricks, but just overheating this one and Smith looking to just take some sting out of the game as he throws this one out to French. French miscontrols Omarion. Goes way back and finding his goalkeeper in Samuel. Just booting this one upfield. Headed there by that's French. French being challenged there by Knight. find Davis. Davis back tonight. Lewis. Watley. Hendrickson. And they are there you see they are Cayon. Just a bit of frustration showing in the camp of the Azul Cayon Rockets. Rajanique not being able to control this one. Throw in Hanley. Head goes up. Hendrickson. Watley. So infringement is called there, and Isaac and Hendrickson Cayon with a quick play. And Hanley's been getting the better of Hendrickson over there on the right hand side. Lewis with a terrible tackle there by Lewis. A bit of frustration creeping in there. And a yellow card there picked up by Lewis. Okay. So both. So I think a couple of KR players are on yellow cards. So they have to be careful from no one. And it just be, and it's frustration here for Cayon, They already done 3 goals to nil, and to get themselves back in the game, they cannot be playing frustrated. All they need is just that 1 goal. But Old Road is making it very difficult for them, as we see Old Road looking to press high, just so as they win the ball again. So Old Road not allowing any space here for the Azul Cayon Rockets. They're pressing high. They're taking advantage of the mistakes that the Cayon Rockets are making behind there in the defensive third. Smith finding Watley. Watley now. Rocky looking for players. Finding Dorset inside. Dorset looking to dribbles. Met there by Isaac. And there you see Trevor Hanley again. So Trevor Hanley has been a rock here in this first half for the Old Road Jets. Watley. Back to Watley. As there you see Old Road just winning that ball again and cleared there by Hanley. Hendrickson is going to come across and just clear that one. By Liburn. Hendrickson again. And there you see Old Road just as Williams gets inside, and it's going to be held back there by French. Williams, a very, very dangerous player. Once he cuts inside, he can be so dangerous. As a quick play there by Old Road again. Liber looking to shoot and blocked there by Hendrickson. French. Hendricks. Challenged there by Omarion, and infringement is called there on Omarion as finding Davis. Lewis goes back to Hendrickson. Really, as we see Dorset. Oh, and a bad pass there again. A bad pass there again by Dorset, and so it's going to be a throw in here to Cayon Watley. Looking to whip this one in. Does so. Head goes Williams. As Curry shoot. And a block there. Looking for handball. Looking for handball is Cayon. But nothing chested. But all survive. Good defending there by the Old Rockies. And Trevor Hanley again. Just hitting this one out of bounds. So a good piece of pressure there by the Azul Cayon Rockets. That's the only way they can get back into the game. Just put a little pressure there on the defense of Old Road. So it's going to be a throw-in again here for Cayon, deep in the defensive third of the Old Road Jets. As head goes in, Williams looking to be challenged as French running on to this one. French still has it. French met there by Springer. French looking to go one-on-one. Gets away on spring across. This one in. And Cayon players not in the box as Williams is trying to run away with this one. Goes back, finding Hendrickson. And a bad pass there by Malik again. As we see Hendricks now finding all types of space. Looking to cross this one in. Does so. Cleared there by Fraser. So, but we see Cayon starting to attack. Here we see Williams coming, goes looking to go one-on-one with French, gets away from French. Williams crosses this one in, met there by Watley. Gets this one back, good shoot! And Cayon not looking well defensively. Cayon is not looking well defensively. Williams is just having his way. Williams is just having his way. And as we see Watley just keeping the ball there. Cayon looking to keep possession deep in their defensive third. I don't think that's a good idea. The way Olo being pressing, and there you have it again. And there you have it. There you have it. There you have it. That's just summed up the first half here for Cayon. We see Fraser met there by Davis. Davis very small in stature but strong. Very, very, very strong is Davis. So we see the fourth official signaling 3 minutes here in this first half in this 2006 FA Cup semi-finals between Azul Cayon and Old Road Jets, where Old Road is leading this game some 3-0. Old Road dominating the first half of this game. Cayon have an uphill battle to try and get themselves back in this game. As Lewis plays this one back to Darcy. Good pass there by Lewis. Met there by Isaac, and Isaac is going to be called for infringement. So a free kick here to Cayon. Can Cayon make something of this? Going to be taken there by Mervyn Lewis. Lewis hit this one in. A loopy. Clifford is going to come, and ball comes out of Clifford's hand, and no Cayon player is here to put this one back in the net. Cleared there by Old Road. It's going to be picked up there by Mervyn Lewis. Turns. Slips. But Mervyn Lewis and does so well. And like I said, Old Road not giving Cayon any space to play at all. Not giving Cayon any space to play at all, as Zachy Smith finds that's French, and French cannot get this one under control. So Old Road is going to just try to keep the ball for the last couple of minutes here in this first half. French. Knight back to as Davis. Watley finding Dorset, turn inside, and Trevor Hanley is there again. As we see, Isaac is gonna race away now. Is Isaac Old Road on the counter attack? Watley met there, and a big challenge there by Lewis. Lewis getting back and just clearing this one downfield, not taking any chances. Is Lewis. Nijan, goal scorer. Plays this one on for Marion. Looking to put this one over the top, and nobody inside there for the Old Road Jets. I know Cayon will be glad when Chisley Basso blows this whistle for the first half, so they can get themselves regrouped and back into this game here in the second. But it's been all Old Road here in this first half. William. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. There you have it. End of the first half. Old Road running away with this one. Some 3-0. First goal came from Nijan Brown in the 7th minute of play. A beautiful, wonderful strike. Beating Zachy's all up. And then Tikwani Williams getting in on the action, creating a penalty. Took that that penalty, put it past Aki Smith, and then you had Jardel Isaac with a wonderful, wonderful finish as well, giving Old Road a 3-0 cushion lead. So it's still all here to play for here at the National Bank Technical Center in this FA Cup semi-finals. And we will see you back here in the second half.
In the 12th minute, Skellek Garden Hotspurs kept 607 Construction Lodge Patriots delivered a massive statement with a dominant still victory over Connery Fireballs International. Javerne Matthew was unstoppable, scoring a hat-trick in the 10th, 26th, and 35th minutes. Alden Gums added 2 goals in the 19th and 28th minutes, while Pavel Wallace opened the scoring in the 12th minute. Skellek Garden Hotspurs kept pace with a solid 2-0 victory over KFC Trinity Challengers United. Givasier Williams struck early in the 8th minute, and Shaquille Adams sealed the result with a goal in the 65th. CIBC Village Galaxy edged Rivers of Living Water FC 1-0 in a tight contest, thanks to a stoppage time goal from Davin Kelly in the first minute of the first half stoppage time. Trevor Freights and Associates Molyneux Pitbulls produced one of the standout performances of the weekend, thrashing Elko Limited Security Forces 7 goals to 2. Rios Tyson led the charge with 4 goals in the 14th, 29th, 35th, and 60th minutes. Kimaral Watley added another in the 78th. Jermaine Richardson scored in the 82nd, and Alexis Charles completed the scoring in the 90th minute. For Security Forces, Joshua Finch scored in the 30th minute, and Shama Walters added another in the 43rd. And in a closely fought encounter, Mantab and Fast Cash Mother Becky's T Saddlers United played to a 2-2 draw. Gajani Liebert opened the scoring in the 11th minute, and Kyrie Jarvis doubled the lead in the 64th for Mantab. Saddlers responded with an own goal from Mantab's Delaney Carey in the 50th minute, before Raheem Joseph equalized late in the 89th minute. With both Lodge Patriots and Garden Hotspurs winning convincingly, the Division 1 title race will be decided on the final day, setting up a thrilling finish to the season. TGE Debe Eagles have secured place in next season's Premier League after earning a crucial 1-1 draw against Mfcr Old Road United Jets on the weekend. Kenroy Hodge gave Debe the lead in the 59th minute before Tikwani Williams responded just 7 minutes later for Old Road. That single point proved enough to confirm the Eagles' survival. As a result, both St. Kitts Concrete Masters Sandy Point and Tropical Blossom Hot Spring Bath United have been relegated to Division 1. The two teams faced off in a must-win encounter but could only manage a 0-0 draw, a result that sealed their fate with one match still to play. Elsewhere, Azul Cayon Rockets secured a valuable 1-0 victory over Development Bank St. Peters with Karik Knight scoring the decisive goal in the very first minute of the match. There was plenty of drama between 100 Newtown United and Saul Island Auto Supply's Connery FC, with Newtown coming on top 4-3. Rene Jr. Francois led the way with 2 goals in the 34th minute and first half stoppage time, while Jean Wolf Edward added another in the 37th, and Devon Mills netted the winner in the 74th minute. For Connery, Errol O'Loughlin converted 2 penalties in the 5th and 40th minutes, and Keandre Maynard added a third in the 56th. That victory allowed Newtown United to confirm their playoff berth. And in another exciting contest, defending champions SL Horses St. Paul's United and Rams Village Superstars played to a 2-2 draw. Kalonji Clark struck twice early for St. Paul's United, scoring in the 3rd minute and from the penalty spot in the 9th minute. Village Superstars responded through Catcher Burnham in the 5th minute before Ronaldo Nisbet dramatically equalized deep into stoppage time in the 90+5 minute. With survival now secured for Deer Bay Eagles and relegation confirmed for Sandy Point and Bath United, all eyes turn to the final match week to wrap up the 2025-2026 Premier League regular season and to confirm the final 2 spots in the final 4 playoffs. TGE Deer Bay Eagles have secured place in next season's Premier League after earning a crucial 1-1 draw against Mfcr Old Road United Jets on the weekend. Kenroy Hodge gave Deer Bay the lead in the 59th minute before Tikwani Williams responded just 7 minutes later for Old Road. That single point proved enough to confirm the Eagles' survival. As a result, both St. Kitts Concrete Masters Sandy Point and Tropical Blossom Hot Spring Bath United have been relegated to Division 1. The 2 teams faced off in a must-win encounter but could only manage a 0-0 draw, a result that sealed their fate with 1 match still to play. Elsewhere, Azul Cayon Rockets secured a valuable 1-0 victory over Development Bank St. Peters, with Karik Knight scoring the decisive goal in the very first minute of the match. There was plenty of drama between 100 Newtown United and Saul Island Auto Supply's Connery FC, with Newtown coming on top 4-3. Rene Jr. Francois led the way with 2 goals in the 34th minute and first half stoppage time, while Jean Wolf Edward added another in the 37th, and Devon Mills netted the winner in the 74th minute. For Connery, Errol O'Loughlin converted 2 penalties in the 5th and 40th minutes, and Keandre Maynard added a third in the 56th. That victory allowed Newtown United to confirm their playoff berth. And in another exciting contest, defending champions SL Horses St. Paul's United and Rams Village Superstars played to a 2-2 draw. Kalonji Clark struck twice early for St. Paul's United, scoring in the 3rd minute and from the penalty spot in the 9th minute. Village Superstars responded through Catcher Burnham in the 5th minute before Ronaldo Nisbet dramatically equalized deep into stoppage time in the 90+5 minute. With survival now secured for Deer Bay Eagles and relegation confirmed for Sandy Point and Bath United, all eyes turn to the 2025-2026 Premier League regular season and to confirm the final 2 spots in the final 4 playoffs. TGE Deer Bay Eagles have secured place in next season's Premier League after earning a crucial 1-1 draw against MSCR Old Road United Jets on the weekend. Kenroy Hodge gave Deer Bay the lead in the 59th minute before Tikwani Williams responded just 7 minutes later for Old Road. That single point proved enough to confirm the Eagles' survival. As a result, both St. Kitts Concrete Masters Sandy Point and Tropical Blossom Hot Spring Bath United have been relegated to Division 1. The 2 teams faced off in a must-win encounter but could only manage a 0-0 draw, a result that sealed their fate with 1 match still to play. Elsewhere, Azul Cayon Rockets secured a valuable 1-0 victory over Development Bank St. Peters, with Karik Knight scoring the decisive goal in the very first minute of the match. There was plenty of drama between 100 Newtown United and Saul Island Auto Supply's Connery FC, with Newtown coming on top 4-3. Rene Jr. Francois led the way with 2 goals in the 34th minute and first half stoppage time, while Jean Wolf Edward added another in the 37th, and Devon Mills netted the winner in the 74th minute. For Connery, Errol O'Loughlin converted 2 penalties in the 5th and 40th minutes, and Keandre Maynard added a third in the 56th. That victory allowed Newtown United to confirm their playoff berth. And in another exciting contest, defending champions SL Horses St. Paul's United and Rams Village Superstars played to a 2-2 draw. Kalonji Clark struck twice early for St. Paul's United, scoring in the 3rd minute and from the penalty spot in the 9th minute. Village Superstars responded through Catcher Burnham in the 5th minute before Ronaldo Nisbet dramatically equalized deep into stoppage time in the 90+5 minute. With survival now secured for Deer Bay Eagles and relegation confirmed for Sandy Point and Bath United, all eyes turn to the final match week to wrap up the 2025-2026 Premier League regular season and to confirm the final 2 spots in the Final 4 playoffs. TGE Debe Eagles have secured place in next season's Premier League after earning a crucial 1-1 draw against Mfcr Old Road United Jets on the weekend. Kenroy Hodge gave Debe the lead in the 59th minute before Tikwani Williams responded just 7 minutes later for Old Road. That single point proved enough to confirm the Eagles' survival. As a result, both St. Kitts Concrete Masters Sandy Point and Tropical Blossom Hot Spring Bath United have been relegated to Division 1. The two teams faced off in a must-win encounter but could only manage a 0-0 draw, a result that sealed their fate with one match still to play. Elsewhere, Azul Cayon Rockets secured a valuable 1-0 victory over Development Bank St. Peter. with Karik Knight scoring the decisive goal in the very first minute of the match. There was plenty of drama between Honda Newtown United and Saul Island Auto Supply's Connery FC, with Newtown coming on top 4-3. TGE Debe Eagles have secured place in next season's Premier League after earning a crucial 1-1 draw against MSCR Old Road United Jets on the weekend. Kenroy Hodge gave Debe the lead in the 59th minute before Tikwani Williams responded just 7 minutes later for Old Road. That single point proved enough to confirm the Eagles' survival. As a result, both St. Kitts Concrete Master to
take the corner, swinging that one over. Garway up, real big man. Right to Malkir. Malkir looking to take on his man. Malkir beating his man, and Malkir not able to get it square across the goal. Putting Myers fires a shot, and that one goes wide. That one was a ripper. Had some pace on it, but
Dorset versus Simmons. Dorset gets the ball across. Ball comes in. Oh, the goalkeeper can hold out. But then there's that has to be a fall on the goalkeeper. No, it's not. It's a goal. Wait a minute. It looked like it's going to count. It's going to be 1-0 to Cayon. The first chance, the first opportunity. Look.
Not a good corner. Hits the goal post. And it's the opening goal. Kalonji Clark helping that one.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to this second half action in this FA Cup semi-finals between MFC Old Road Jets and Azul Cayon Rockets, where Old Road is leading this one, some 3-0, and we're gonna see some substitution for both teams. We're gonna see the number 28, that's Melroy Morton, comes in for number 17. Xavier French, and we're gonna see number 14 for Olo Jets, that's Miguel Crawford, and we're gonna still see that substitution. Yeah, so Anwar Springer is out. Anwar Springer is out. Miguel Crawford in. But here we see Cayon now starting the attack, and as they say, they have dug themselves into a hole, and they'll be looking to get themselves out, while Old will be looking to put on some more pressure on this defense for Cayon as head goes up. Picked up there by Brown. Brown comes face to face with, that's Watley, clears Hanley. Picked up there by Nigel Brown, having a wonderful game so far. One of the goal scorers. They score the first goal there for the Old Road Jets. A beautiful, beautiful hit. William Dorset goes back. And Jordan Isaac just coming a bit too strong and just stamping, just picking up a stamp there is Dorset. And Jordan just acknowledge there to Basu. So Isaac picking up a yellow card. Isaac picking up a yellow card. KR with the restart. Watley, Kawik, Dorset, finding back Kawik. Davis missed control, but it's going to be cleaned up there by, and a bad pass there by Hendrickson again. Nonetheless, it's going to be a throw in here for the Azul Cayon Rockets. Williams, there's his back one of her. Lewis looking to shoot, and no trouble there for Samuel Ingo. So that's the start Cayon wanted in this second half. Put pressure on the Old Road Jets. Marion clears this one downfield. Head goes up. Challenged there by Isaac. Isaac looking for his captain, Nassim Brown. Met there by Hendricks. And Hendricks just hitting this one out of bounds. A throw in here to Jets as Fraser finding, and a strong challenge there by Curry. And here we see Cayon now. Cayon looking a bit much better here in the second, but a bad pass there by Dorset. Isaac. As Isaac being sent back as he's finding, as his goalkeeper Samuel just playing with a lot of confidence at the moment. As we see Omar, we're just hitting this one out of bounds. So it's going to be a throw in here to the Azul Cayon Rockets. It's going to be taken by the man Watley as looking to go forward. And Hanley just couldn't get this one back downfield. Nonetheless, Cayon advance. So a throw in deep inside the defensive third of the Old Road Jets. Watley to Watley. Would move there by Watley as he goes back finding Davis. Davis goes finding Hendrickson. Davis, lots of space. There is Davis. And Davis with a bad pass. There is Cayon again. And now this can be a counter attack leading on to thing. And Williams is going to be flagged for offside. Williams knows he's going to be flagged for offside. Nonetheless, ref allow the game to play. Hendricks. And a bad pass there is Hendricks. Marion looking for the run of Isaac. Cleared there by Watley. Head goes up in the middle. As we see Carrick now. Carrick just chopping back into the midfield position here. That's RL. Ronald Williams. He's going to take up the number 9 position as Isaac running back and playing some defense. But Cayon enjoying some good possession here for the start of the second half. But the final touch there for Cayon is not really either they give it away or something, and that's what I'm talking about here. But here we see Olono ball looking to play in, and Smith is going to come and just clear this one. But Cayon enjoying some good possession here in the second half as Crawford finding Samuel. Lewis challenged there by William. William just looking to let this one go. And a bad pass there by Carrick Knight. So Cayon again looking to keep possession, but That final possession is not there. Jardel Isaac is going to be flagged for offside. Jardel Isaac is going to be flagged for offside. So Cayon living dangerously behind here. But like I said, Cayon enjoying some good possession here to start the second half. But they're not that final pass, that deadly pass. It's just not there for them as Kawi looking for the run of Roger Nick, and Roger good save there by a strong challenge coming there by Crawford. Crawford is known for his strong challenges and no nonsense type of defender he is. As Roger Nick finding the substitute Morton. Knight looking to turn, using a Knight looking to shoot, and that was never gonna trouble Samuels, as Samuels is doing a bit of showboating right now. He's a 3-0. He said he can do what he wants. And Samuel looking to hit this one downfield. And Hendrickson just gonna get this one back up. As Olon, Crawford. As Rajani just off balance there is Hendricks, as we see Hendrickson now finding Karik. Dorset. Can he go one-on-one with Hanley? Yeah. Williams lays this back one for Karik Knight. Davis. Will Watley. And Isaac just clearing this one. So it's going to be a throw in here for the Cayon Rockets. And we see the wind just kicking up a little bit here. The wind just kicking up a little bit here, so it's going to be a corner here for Azul Cayon Rockets. First corner in the second half. Cross comes in, a good one, and it goes up! Oh, wow! Oh, wow! Marvin Lewis rising up above everyone else, getting ahead to it. Don't know if Samuels made a save or ball hitting the upright post, but nonetheless, Cayon with another corner. So a good bit of pressure here by the Azul Cayon Rocky, looking to get themselves back into this game. A good special effort there by the man Marvin Lewis. Corner comes in again. High sky open. Watley looking to put this one back in. Not all the DJ reset. Head goes up and will not be taken out. Ref no, not a penalty. Carrying looking to shoot. Wow! Hitting the post is Knight. Hitting a wonderful effort there by the man Knight. Clifford Samuel diving away. I don't think he want to get against. A good effort there by Knight. Now we see Cayon coming into their stride here in the second half. Isaac though, Old Road though, they have some good counter-attacking players. We see William looking to go one-on-one with Morton. William consistent on the left foot and well defended there by Morton. As Kenela looking at shoot and just hitting the side net. So Old Road with their first chance of the game in the second half, after Cayon had multiple chances just a while ago. And like I said, this is two good attacking teams. Two good attacking teams. As Watley, as Davis comes in with a strong tackle and phrase, and Basso decide not to blow the whistle, as we see Fraser is down. Dorset cuts inside. So and there you see a little bit of frustration showing there for Cayon players. Hey, foot. You got something funny feelers, no? So Old just playing a bit of a fair play, as Old acknowledged there was a handball, but Basso not interested. But here we see Cayon now. This will Melroy Morton, the substitute, as he plays this one here for Hendricks. Hendricks, can he go one-on-one with Crawford? Hendricks cutting inside on his famous right foot, and a bad pass there is Hendricks. But nonetheless, picked up there by Lewis. Lewis goes wide, finding Dorset. Cayon looking good in attack. Dorset looking to square this one for Hendricks. On top of the box, being challenged, they turns, finding Morton. Cayon looking good. Cross comes in, looking for a handball there. Skim Lewis, and it's gonna be so it's gonna be a free kick in a dangerous area here for Cayon. So now Cayon is looking, now Cayon is attacking, looking to put pressure on this Old Road defense. And like I said, it only takes a one goal for Cayon to get back in this game, and Old Road will be looking to keep a clean sheet. So a free kick in a very good, dangerous area for Cayon. And this, it looks like he's gonna be Marvin Lewis. And we know Marvin Lewis, he can really hit them from there. He has the capability to hit those, capability to score from that angle. Will he go to goal, or will he cross? So Lewis to go. Lewis looking to go to goal, and straight at Clifford. Straight at Clifford. Clifford having no problems. And here we have Old Road now looking for a quick fire counter attack, but in the end break up there by the man Melroy Morton, the substitute, as Dorset. Dorset being challenged there by Brown. And then we see, and now we see something escalating. This has been brewing ever so long. Now we see something escalating here. And a fight is breaking out here. And I know some card is going to be shown. Some card is going to be shown. Some card is going to be shown. Card is going to be shown. And this all come from frustration, you know. Frustration creeping in the Cayon camp. But like I said, some card is going to be shown. So there you see a red card here for both Hendricks and Brown. Red card here for both Hendricks and Brown. And I think that was the right call there from Chisley Basso. Get both players off the field. And there's no need for this here. There is no need for this. There is definitely no need for this. There's really no need for this. No need for this. So there you see both guys getting red carded, and there you see things starting up again. And this is a sight that you don't want to see, ladies and gentlemen. This is a sight that you do not want to see. So we're about to kickstart and restart this second half. So Allroad, no, here you see Allroad. Can Allroad make it 4? Williams bearing down, gets inside the 80-yard box, crosses this one in, and we see now Watley goes down. So Watley is down. So here we go. A restart. Hanley hitting this one in. Head thing. Picked up there by, gonna be picked up there by Tiquani Williams. Challenged there by Morton. Can he go one-on-one with Morton? Williams, and good defense there by Morton. Wonderful defense there by Morton, as Williams is gonna be called for infringement there on Morton. Morton playing wonderful defense there. So both teams playing with 10 men. You see Brown and Hendrickson picking up a red card each for an altercation. You know, that's not a sight that people want to see, as Marvin Lewis just try, not that there Marvin Lewis just try a desperate shot. A desperate shot there by Lewis, as Allwood is leading this encounter. Some 3 goals here to 0. All ball hit downfield. Fraser unable to control this one. Smith. Davis goes back, finding Smith. Picked up there by Hendrickson. So Cayon just looking to keep possession. Watley goes back. Cayon just keeping possession in their own half. And looking to switch the play, looking for the help of William. William looking to take this one on his chest. Met there by Crawford, finding Morton. Can Cayon get something out of it? Looking to cross. This one goes in, and well, oh, good defense there by the man Omarion. Getting back in the nick of time and just hitting this one out of bounds. So good defense there by Omarion. Allwood is still leading this encounter. Some 3 goals to 0. So a big throw comes in, cleared there by Fraser. Watley looking to shoot, and Watley not getting over this one and not troubling Clifford Samuel there in goal. So Cayon has been holding out Allwood here in this second half here. Haven't conceded a goal here in the second half yet is Cayon, but they're still behind some 3 goals still in, and Fraser is going to be flagged offside. And Hendrickson looking for a switch play too, and Watley just couldn't keep this one in. So it's going to be a throw in here for the Allwood Jets, leading this encounter 3 goals to 0. Looking to advance to the FA Cup finals on Wednesday. Winner of this game will take on Sol Island Connery. Connery earlier tonight beating Rams Village Superstars on penalty kicks. So they'll be eager to play whoever come out on top in this game. And right now it looks like it's going to be Allwood, but we never know. Football can turn around. Cayon can get themselves back into this game, but right now it's Allwood so far. Lewis. And challenged there by Brown. And cleared there by Isaac. Hendrickson. Finding Morton. Goes back to Hendrickson. Cayon looking to keep possession. As I said, both teams playing with 10 men. Williams, cut back on Crawford. Wonderful play there by Williams. Looking to speed up the flank. Goes. Looking for help. Lays it off for Morton. Morton looking to hit this one in. And it's going to be a throw in here to the Old Road Jets. Old Road won't mind this. They'll be looking to take as much time as possible off the clock as Williams to Crawford. Crawford looked clear downfield, picked up there by Davis. Davis couldn't get this one there to Lewis. And now Olo controls. Hanley looking to hit this one big downfield, and a wonderful ball there by Hanley, but Fraser just couldn't get this one latch on to. But here comes Old Road, picked up there by Isaac. Isaac muscle Watley off the ball, and Isaac is gonna be a throw in to Cayon. Morton finding Williams. Williams loses out. It's gonna be picked up there by Watley. Watley gonna find Dorset, and here comes Hanley. Hanley being good defensively all night. Hanley is being good defensively all night. There is Hanley. But so here we have Cayon now. Lewis looking for support. Finding Knight. Knight plays this one, and it's gonna be, and like I said, another bad pass. You can see the frustration creeping in on both players and the coaching staff there for Cayon. You could see the frustration creeping in on the players and the coaching staff here for the Azul Cayon Rockets. As Smith. Hendrickson. Lewis met there by Brown. As being forced back there. And you can just tell by the body language of the Azul Cayon players. Not a very good language. Not a very good language, as Mervyn just muscled his way as being challenged there by Kendall. Here we see Davis finding Hendrickson. So we're in the 69th minute of play. 69 minutes of play. Old Road and Melroy, Morton just, and like I said, it's just, like I said, Cayon, they started out the second half so good. And no, they are just, the body language of the Cayon players it's just not there for them at the moment. So here we see Old Road now. We see Marion Liburn. So Old Road looking to keep possession. Fraser go back, finding Marion. So Old Road just looking to keep possession in their own half. Looking to draw out Cayon. Cayon falling back very deep in a defensive position. I don't think that's a good idea for Cayon to fall back that deep. You're down 3-0. And we see Kendall challenged there by Williams. Davis. Dorset goes inside. Finds Lewis. Finds Davis. Looking to hit this one. Good football there by Cayon. Knight looking to run into this one, and Knight couldn't. And we see Samuel just coming off his line very early, but Nijan now finding Williams. Williams looking to go one-on-one with Morton. Met there. Get past one, get past two. Williams just running away. Williams get past the next one, and Picked up there by Liber. Liber looking to put this one for Ninja. William get inside the box. Clear this one in. Well defended there. Well defended there by Watley. Allward. Allward getting away. Should have been for Ninja doing all how. Looking to square that one. But Watley getting back and making a wonderful goal line clearance there to keep this one as Knight gets around. Knight gets inside the box. Looking to shoot. And Knight looking. And Knight didn't. Knight decide to go on his own. Should have squared that one to Williams. Knight decided to go on his own. And in the end, hitting that one in the side net. And like I said, you can just tell by the body language of Cayon. Like I said before, that really sums up the night here for the Azul Rockets. Knight should have really done better with that one. Should have squared that one to Williams. Williams all alone, unmarked, into the box. And Knight elected to go from an angle. And well played there by the man. That's Watley. So a chance go begging there for Cayon. That goal should have brought Cayon back into the game to give them confidence to push forward. So Will Kendall finding Fraser. Fraser with a wonderful pass to Isaac, and Isaac is going to be flagged for offside. So after Allroad missing a chance there, Cayon getting the counter attack and also missing a chance of their own. Carrie Knight should have really done better. So as we see, Zachy Smith just put this one upfield. Head goes up between Dorset and Brown, and a strong challenge there by Dorset. Dorset not looking, just hitting this one. But here he goes again. Dorset being working very hard, and in the end, just gives up. Dorset just giving up. So we see Williams tussle there with Morton. Williams getting the better of there. Morton. Williams as he looking to go. Williams, can he go one-on-one with Hendricks? So yeah, cuts inside. Base one, Gito jags it back. Still has it. Williams, the trickery. Very trickery Williams. Met there by Davis. Being challenged there by Lewis. And it's going to be a strong battle between these two. Both national players. Going to be a strong challenge. So we're going to have a substitution now here for the United Old Road Jets. As we're going to see number 19. Number 19, that's Adanje Eddy. So Old Road with their second substitution. Here we see now Cayon looking to counter attack. Mervyn Lewis looking for help. Finally Knight. Knight turns inside, goes back. Lays it on after Williams. William finding Davis. Dorset. Met there by Hanley. Hendricks. Watley finding back Hendricks. Cayon now just keep possession. Finding Knight. Finding Knight. Knight with a pass there to Watley. Watley looking. Knight shoots! And it's going to be a goal kick. Knight again. There goes Knight. Knight getting chances, but not putting them on target. So we see Kawi. So it seems like Kawik is he's now pulling up. It's gonna be like seem like he is calling for a substitution. I don't know. So, we're gonna restart here as Olo now looking to build from the back as Nijan looking to play this one downfield, looking for the run of Isaac. Isaac couldn't latch on to this one. Gonna picked up there by Watley. Watley to Darcy. Darcy looking to go and Darcy gets it back, and in the end Isaac just hitting this one out of bounds. Watley to Watley. Hendrickson goes inside, finding the man Davis. Davis goes wide, finding Morton. Morton looking for Williams. Williams met there by Crawford. Williams turning inside. Williams still has it. Williams turns inside, still has it. Met there by Crawford. Challenge there by Crawford. Now we see Tikwani Williams. Can Tikwani Williams go one-on-one? He'll be looking to take on all his defense here for Cayon as he cuts back, finding Eddie. Eddie back to Williams, and Williams back to Eddie, finding Nijan. Isaac gets inside the 18-yard box, goes inside, finding Eddie. Olo just being patient. Just being patient. There is Olo. Everybody back for Cayon. Everybody back for Cayon. Everybody back for Cayon. So Cayon is preparing to make a double substitution as so a bit of sting has been taken out of the game so far. You know, both teams playing with 10 men up right now. Cayon is actually playing with 8 men at the moment. We see 2 players off the field, Knight and Dorset. So Cayon is actually playing with 8 men at the moment. Olo playing with 10. So Olo can Olo take advantage? And they see an infringement is called there, and so Cayon with a double substitution. So number 19, that's Tikwanje Bowers coming in for number 15, that's Jabez Dorset. And then we see number 20, Shaim Prentice, coming in for number 11, Carrie Knight. So Cayon with 2 substitution. Trevor Hanley looking to whip this one in. Williams cleared there by Hendricks. Can Cayon get themselves into this game? Can Cayon get themselves? Cayon only need the 1 goal. Here they are. Picking up by Burrows. That's number 19 in Burrows. Looking to come one-on-one with, and in the end, a block there by Mr. Trevor Hanley. Cayon with a quick start. Watley. Putting this one in. Crawford just hitting this one. Here we have Eddie. Young, energetic Eddie. Met there by Lewis. And Lewis just muscled Eddie off the ball, and Marvin Lewis pleading his case, said he just used his body to muscle Eddie off the ball, but Basso sees it another way and, call a foul there. So, Olo with a into start. So we are in the 80th minute of play, ladies and gentlemen. Soon wind down here at the National Bank Technical Center, where Olo is leading this encounter some 3-0, 3 first half goals, and Cayon now holding out Olo in the second half. Ain't concede a goal here in the second half, but here they are now. Here they are. Olo. Can I get the 4th goal? Eddie looking to play the one to Williams. Easy son. And will there be a goal? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Managed there by Eddie. I told you guys that youngster he has a future in football. That youngster, he does have a future in football. A wonderful play there by the man there, by the substitute Eddie. putting it Tiquani Williams. Tiquani Williams faking out Zakis and putting this one in the back of the net. And I just said before, all Cayon is holding out all road in this second half. And I guess that's the curse of the commentator. All road 4, Cayon 0. And All Road can now book themselves into the FA Cup finals. And awaits them is Sal Island Connery FC. So Wednesday, FA Cup finals. All Road has now booked their ticket 4-0 with about 8 minutes plus extra time to go. And there you see Hendricks just running into Williams. Williams, 2 goals in this game, continuing his hot streak is Williams. After scoring 4 against Sempars and now having 2 here tonight. Oh. And although you can tell from the start, although they wanted it more, they're playing. And like I said, that youngster, Eddie, wonderful play there by Eddie to lead Tiquani Williams for his second goal. And a wonderful finish nonetheless there by Williams. So here we see Cayon now finding Burrows. Burrows looking to just force this one a little bit. Williams met there by Hendrickson, picked up there by Davis. Hits a field there for Tiquanje Burrows. Tiquanje Burrows looking to cross this one in and met there by Fraser. A second chance here for Burrows. Looking to go around with Hanley. Goes back. Finds Davis. Davis met there by that's Brown. Captain Brown. Crossing this one. Prentice. Oh! A good try there by Prentice. A back. Second kick there by Prentice. But in the end, couldn't just guide this one on target. So it's still 4-0 here in favor of the MFC All Road Jets. And as time is winding down, and like I said before, you can count All Road in the FA Cup finals as they will go on to play Connery. Prentice being shut down there by Fraser, picked up there by Davis. Davis finding Burrows, finding Davis. Davis looking to whip this one in, and Fraser in the right place at the right time. He just headed this one out the byline. Davis. Watley. Finding Burrows. Burrows cuts back on Isaac. Was in 5-5. Hendrickson blocked there by Brown. As we see, Burrows finds Lewis. Lewis turning. Met there by Hanley. Lewis. And Lewis just closing it out. Davis, Cayon just having a bit of possession. Now they give it away. Giving it away is Cayon. And could this be number 5? Could this be number 5? Change there to the Eddie. Eddie created that 4th goal. Was inside, find Kendall, and yes. So Melroy is going to be called for infringement. So Melroy is going to get a verbal warning here from referee Battle. So as we see Old Road just priming up to make a double substitution as well. So it's going to be a free kick here to Old Road. Williams. Looking to cut inside level of the shoot, and off target there is Williams, as you're going to see a substitution here now. Cleared up field. Fraser hitting one downfield, picked up there by Williams. Williams getting past Davis. Davis confronts Williams. Williams looking to shoot, blocked there. As we see, Zaki is coming out strong, and Zaki just clearing that one. So we're gonna see number 17 is out. That's Nijan Brown. And in his number 70, that's Darian Stevens. And then we're gonna see Trevor Hanley comes out. And in goes number 8. That's Nikhil Pemberton. And then we're gonna see Jardel Isaac come out, and in comes number 28, Jamil Eibel. So all just using up their bench a little bit, giving their youngsters some much needed time, as all just gonna just keep the ball, pass around the ball, try to jump out Kayan, probably try go for a 5th goal. And Fraser just hitting this one out of bounds. Lewis looking to find Burrows, doesn't succeed. Picked up there by the man Davis, goes back finding Watley. Watley finding Davis. And Davis, he's one thing about Davis, he can be down, he's gonna keep playing. He's gonna keep playing. And there you see Miguel Crawford called for a foul, holding on Lewis. So it's going to be a free kick here to Kayan. And Marvin Lewis is behind this one. So we're in the 8th. So Olo looking to go short. And Olo youngsters, they're looking good. They are looking good. And here we see number 70, that's he bearing the met there by Burrows. Goes inside, finds Eddie. Eddie plays this one back. And Eddie, like I said, a good up and coming. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. 5 minutes extra time here at the National Bank Technical Center. As Allwood has 5 minutes to hold out. Kayan will at least try to get a consolation goal, and a bad pass there again there by Lewis. Allwood in possession. Kendall. Williams turns, beats one. And Crawford with lots of space. Williams cut across there by the man Watley. As he goes inside and finds Lewis. Lewis to Williams. Back to Lewis. And Davis picked up there by Diana. Depossessed there by Allroad, as and they see again there Kayan just giving away the ball is Kayan. Not holding on to it, Kayan, you know, having lots of problem, as Bully being challenged there by Prentice, Mervin. And clearly you can see the body language of the Kayan players. As ball is hit out to Burrows. Bad pass there by Prentice, challenge there. And swings it once away. Watley. Davis. Davis finding Watley. Watley finding Burrows. Burrows looking to go between two guys. Did it. And Burrows is going to be called for a holding. And take Connie Williams Tiquani Williams getting away into space. Cuts inside and well defended. Well defended there by Barrows. Barrows getting back. Playing some good defense there. Tiquani Williams just getting away from Malik Hendrickson. Malik Hendrickson trying his best to keep up with Williams. But we see Barrows coming back and playing some good defense there. Williams was in for her hat trick. But as we wind down here, ladies and gentlemen, I'll encourage you guys to come out on Wednesday night for the FA Cup finals, where we'll see United Old Road Jets coming up against the Sol Island Connery FC, as Williams very chicory. Lewis coming up against Eddie. Like I said, Eddie, a very good youngster. And then you see Olo not just passing. Olo now just keeping the ball. But leading on to Watley. Watley doesn't normally get into this position, but does so. Can he run against Marion? Watley just slips, and Marion gonna watch this one go over the touchline for a goal kick. So Referee Basso just, he's gonna be watching his clock. He's gonna be watching his clock as Davis just tried to lead this one on to Barrows. Barrows being challenged there. And infringement is going to be called. Prentice. And a bad pass there by Davis. Williams looking. Williams, yes, he's gonna be in. Can this be number 5? And a save there by Zaki. Should have been number 5. And there you see some fans now starting to head towards the exit. Some fans starting to head towards the exit. Williams cleared there by Morton. He's going to be picked up there by Crawford, urging him to shoot, and Crawford does so. Goal kick here to Azul Cayon Rockets. So as we wind down here, ladies and gentlemen, I'm encouraging you guys to come on out on Wednesday for the FA Cup final, as the final whistle goes. Old Road beating Cayon 4-0 to advance to the FA Cup finals, where they will meet Connery FC. As I stated earlier, Connery beating Rams Village Superstars on penalty kicks, and now Old Road putting a beating on Azul Cayon Rockets 4-0. Tiquani Williams 2 goals. Nijan Brown opening the scoring with a wonderful strike, and we have Jardel Isaac coming with the 3rd goal. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Old Road advancing to the FA Cup finals for a 2nd time, and they will meet Connery FC. My name is Valentine Anthony, wishing everyone a full, joyful weekend. See you guys on Wednesday.